There are a lot of cool bars in Hedaf because it's a resort village, but most of the people staying at the hotels in Hedaf don't come down to Kutchan, so the bars here aren't really aimed at tourists. And Kutchan is a pretty small town, so I wasn't expecting much when we went out last night. Some izakayas, a few old snack bars, that's about it. I was genuinely surprised by what we found. There were some cool places after all. A few doors down from our place, we went into a building which had several small bars inside. The only bar which sounded lively was the Korean one on the third floor, but we listened at the door and the only sounds were of old men singing and young women giggling, so it was definitely a hostess bar. Next door there was another building full of bars. First we went into Bagus Cafe. This was an Asian restaurant. In Japan, when people say Asian, they usually mean what I'd call Southeast Asian: Thailand, Vietnam, Indonesia, etc. With a little bit of whatever else that seems to fit the style thrown in. Polynesia? South America? I like the design of Bagus Cafe, but I think they need to study up on their R's and R's. Next we decided to go into Vincent Valentine. The reason we went inside was because it said shop bar on the sign. Shop bar basically means it's not a hostess bar, snack bar or izakaya. When I opened the door I almost shut it again quickly and ran away. It looked like it was a hostess bar after all, but the bartender was male, so maybe it wasn't. The bartender must have smiled, signalling that it was safe to enter, because we ended up going inside and sitting at the bar. I ended up really liking this place. It turns out it is a regular bar, just with very odd decorations. It looks like a love hotel, but it's so bizarre that I liked it. And I really liked the bartender, he was so friendly. He said the name of the bar was from a character in Final Fantasy number 3, I think he said it was. I can't quite remember. Next we went into B. This bar had the smallest and wonkiest pool table I've ever seen. A dartboard, a screen playing a movie. There were some other customers there too, but they weren't very friendly, and neither was the bartender. And then by the time we got to the final bar that we went to, I'd had too many drinks to remember to take any photos. But anyway, I'll definitely go back there. The bartender was really nice and friendly. She even gave me a birthday present. I was pretty happy about that. I think the bar was called Eddie, which she said means something about rafting. And today I did some more cleaning. Some people on YouTube asked what cleaner I was using. First we bought this cleaner, it's called Magic Clean. That quickly ran out and we bought this one called Abura Yogore Senzai. It's cheaper than Magic Clean, but seems to work just as well. I didn't actually look closely at the cleaner before I saw those comments on YouTube. My boyfriend just said, "This is the strongest one," and put it in the basket. It turns out it's oven cleaner. As for being all natural, definitely not. I think if I used these cleaners with the windows closed, I would be dead by now. Ideally, the people living here before would have cleaned regularly, and it wouldn't need these strong chemicals. I think they might have been smokers, and that stuff oozing off the walls is tar from tobacco. Lovely.